So we made it to the Devil's Tower, and this thing is immense. The scale of it is is one of those things that you just got to be here, but I'll show you what it looks like. There are birds circling around at the top of it. Kind of want to... And people climb it, yeah. My friend Misty, her uncle, apparently climbed to the top of this thing. The name Devil's Tower originated in 1875. Although the funny thing is that name came from a misinterpretation between a U.S. Colonel's interpreter and a Native American. When asked what the name was, the interpreter thought that the native said bad gods, but in fact they said Bear Lodge. And now there have been a couple of attempts to change the name in recent years, although both were shot down to a quote-unquote name change being harmful to tourist trade and bring economic hardship to the surrounding areas. But you will see the Bear Lodge name around the park on various signs. Oh my gosh, we did not come prepared for this hike, but it is pretty spectacular. How you feeling, babe?
I'm tired, and it's not even halfway. Is it?
No. Well, I think so. I think we're... I just gotta figure out...
And we forgot water, guys.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that, Daniel.
The Devil's Tower was the United States' first national monument, and it was established on September 24th, 1906 by President Theodore Roosevelt. The Devil's Tower is a butte, and if you don't know what a butte is, don't worry, you're not alone. It's actually a hill with steep sides and a flat top, which is kind of like a mesa, but narrower. Now, I'm not familiar with buttes, but after looking at the Devil's Tower, I would imagine it's the world's largest, but don't quote me on that. The butte is considered sacred by multiple Native American tribes in the area, and there are various versions of stories of how the mountains came to be. The tower was used for winter camps, vision quests, and summer ceremonies. Today, many tribes still utilize the park for traditional ceremonies. Visitors will observe prayer cloths and prayer bundles attached to trees around the park. Last summer, we hiked a lot. This summer, not so much. Why not, honey?
Well, we did hike, but it was all flat and shorter.
Much shorter. Whenever we, Pictured Rocks, that was a long one. Aside from that, nada. So, at least me, I am incredibly out of shape. But it feels really, really good to be out. Fresh air, exercise, healthy. In 1941, a man by the name of George Hopkins parachuted on top of the Devil's Tower without permission as a publicity stunt, although the joke quickly turned on him. After successfully landing on Devil's Tower, the package containing the rope he intended to descend the butte with slipped over the edge, and he was stuck on top. They made several attempts to airdrop equipment to him but failed, and he was stranded on top of the butte for 6 days, exposed to cold, rain, and 50-mile-per-hour winds before a mountain rescue team could get to him and bring him down. I'm pretty sure that he kissed the ground once he successfully made it to the bottom, which he did.
I'm so happy.
So, how was it?
The water? Delicious. Really cool. It's not 2 hours. Did you see it? It's 2.8 miles. And we are so fit that we did it in an hour and 6 minutes.
Boom.
Boom.
Barbara and I thought the Devil's Tower was incredibly impressive and absolutely worth the trip, and I would highly recommend visiting the National Monument if you get a chance. Nos vamos, tío.
Vamos. Joder, tío. Que nos llevamos la liga. No muero.
Do we have any Spanish subscribers?
Bueno, podemos hacer un channel un canal en español y hablar con todo el mundo.